Today's WNEM TV5 Morning Extra is brought to you by Roof Max of Midland.
Thanks for tuning into TV5 Morning Extra. I'm Lauren Piesco.
And I'm Christine Winter. Let's go to First Alert meteorologist Matthew Mondro. Looking forward to a warm-up this week.
And Christine, Lauren, certainly tracking some warmer weather on the way. We have a pattern shift coming up ahead of us here for this week. So that means the jet stream is shifting around a little bit. That allows some warmer air to return to mid-Michigan. By Wednesday, 36. We have 42 for the high on Thursday. So compared to these last 3 weeks, essentially, it'll be much warmer warmer on Thursday. Now, we can't forget that today, though, is still going to be a cold day. We have a high of 18 for this Monday. Even this morning, wind chills have been down into the single digits, so you'll need to bundle up still heading out the door. That's especially the case for students at the bus stops this morning. It'll be cold out there. The afternoon bus stops nearly the same temperatures as this morning, so likely still some single-digit wind chills even later this afternoon, too. Now, some snow has been trying to move into mid-Michigan, but most of this is really struggling to reach the ground. It's just running into some dry air. So there's even an example. CMU's campus in Mount Pleasant, not seeing any snow falling there currently. We'll talk more about what to expect with the warm-up and some rain in the forecast, too. That's coming up in a bit. Lauren, Christine, back to you.
Matthew, thank you. Breaking overnight, an investigation's underway after actor and director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were found dead in their home in Los Angeles. Spokesperson for the family confirmed their deaths, and police say they're investigating it as a murder. A family member reportedly went to the house Sunday and found the couple dead inside. Some of Reiner's well-known films include Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, and A Few Good Men. Reiner was 78, his wife was 68.
Also breaking overnight, police in Rhode Island say they are still searching for the person who killed 2 people and injured 9 others at Brown University. They say they had someone in custody after the shooting Saturday thanks to an FBI tip, but that person was released after evidence in the case pointed detectives in a different direction. Now, the mayor of Providence says sheltering in place is no longer necessary.
And more local news now happening today. The Bay City Commission meets at City Hall. Commissioners have several items to review on tonight's agenda, including an updated system improvement action plan for the 26th Street substation, resolution for $5 million to go towards replacing lead or galvanized water service lines, and changes to 2 property rehab exemption certificates. Tonight's meeting starts at 6 p.m. at City Hall.
Also tonight, the Midland City Council meeting. Its agenda includes a presentation on the city's Strive Award winners, recognizing city employees, and a public hearing on a zoning request. There will also be resolutions presented on the 2027 to 2032 Capital Improvement Plan project, also a 2026-27 budget preparation schedule. The meeting happens at 7 at City Hall on West Ellsworth Street. And starting today, Mount Pleasant is opening applications for a seat on the City Commission. They are being accepted through December 22nd. The vacancy comes after Commissioner Elizabeth Bush announced she'd be stepping down at the end of the year. The appointed commissioner will serve until the next election in August of next year. Application details and forms are available at the city manager's office on West Broadway Street, or to apply online, go to hotlinks at WNEM.com.
Across Michigan, the city of Lansing is not renewing its employment contract with Fire Chief Brian Sturdivant.
That comes after the announcement was made that Sturdivant had been named in a civil rights lawsuit filed by a female firefighter. Cecilia Major is accusing the fire department leaders of gender discrimination. The suit claims the chief ordered 2 male co-workers to monitor whether or not she wore a bra to work, despite there not being a policy surrounding wearing a bra.
We allege she was singled out, called into these meetings to discuss these undergarments in front of other city employees, including her male supervisors.
Both Sturdivant and the city of Lansing are named as defendants. The city has not filed a formal response to the lawsuit and wouldn't comment to our sister station in Lansing about personnel matters. Assistant Chief Carrie Edwards-Clements will serve as interim fire chief until Sturdivant's contract expires at the end of the year.
Across Michigan today marks the second night of Hanukkah, a Jewish festival celebrating the rededication of the Holy Temple. The festival will run until December 22nd. Amy Bigman, a rabbi from East Lansing, spoke about why this holiday is so important to the Jewish community.
One of the names of Hanukkah is a festival of lights, and it refers not only to the candles that we light during this festival, representing that miracle of the 8 days and the 8 nights, but also that we are to send our light to others.
The rabbi also mentions this is a time where the Jewish community gives back, helping those across communities who are less fortunate.
And happening today, Hanukkah celebrations continue on in Flint. Chabad of Eastern Michigan will light a 22-foot public menorah at Shea Automotive on Corunna Road in Flint. That's 5 p.m. Kicks off the second night of Hanukkah, which lasts 8 days. It's only one part of the worldwide Hanukkah campaign, as 15,000 public menorahs will light up around the world tonight, symbolizing the universal message of religious freedom.
In more local news now, the Genesee County Department of Veteran Services is hosting a mental health seminar. It's happening tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the County Administration Building on Saginaw Street in downtown Flint. And this is all geared toward veterans and their families, and it will feature speakers from the Ann Arbor VA, Great Lakes National Cemetery, and Veteran Services. You're watching TV5 Morning Extra.
Still ahead, how you can help brighten up the holidays for families in Flint.
Plus, Northwood's Winter Wonderland continues. How much time you have left to catch that festive event.
Miss a story? Catch up on our YouTube channel, and for the latest updates, make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Matthew will have your first alert forecast coming up next.
Starting off here this Monday morning, we've been tracking some snow that's been trying to move in over our area. Well, the snowfall is overhead, but it's running into some dry air, so that's been preventing pretty much all of this from reaching the ground. So eventually, once the snow does break through that dry air, it's going to be pretty light. We're talking snow totals less than an inch out of what we see this morning. That'll all be out of here by the afternoon, too. If anything, still just a mostly cloudy day. If you have any holiday shopping to do today, though, it is going to be cold. 15 degrees at 8 o'clock, 17 by noon, about 18 degrees at 4 this afternoon. So even though we are tracking some warmer weather, especially later on in the forecast, it is still going to be a cold day today. And you can see a wider look at these high temperatures. Officially 18 in Flint. We have 20 in Elma, also about 20 in Oscoda for the afternoon. Now for tomorrow, this will be Tuesday evening. It is a small chance, but something worth highlighting in the near term here is the fact we could see some brief freezing drizzle or some rain. Could lead to some slick areas on those roadways up north as we go into the latter parts of the day tomorrow. The morning tomorrow, that'll still be dry. We see any of that freezing drizzle potential up north between approximately 3 in the afternoon and 6 in the afternoon. Behind that, we're already drying out into Tuesday night. But here we are with that warm weather on the way for later this week. On Thursday, we have a storm system passing through the Great Lakes, but this time around, we are entirely catching the warm side of this system. So this just means all rainfall for mid-Michigan. That'll fall especially during the afternoon and the evening. We're looking at least 1/4 of an inch of rainfall from the system too. But notice how after that, we switch back over to snow showers again on Friday. That'll be some lake effect snow shower activity. Will cool down pretty quickly immediately behind the rainfall. Now the issue this could pose here is ice forming on a lot of roadways and sidewalks, especially untreated roads, also on dirt roads and unimproved roads. So I do want to first alert you to this possibility for Friday morning. In fact, from Thursday to Friday, those temperatures will fall over 20 degrees. First Alert 7-day forecast highlights that with these temperatures too. So we have 42 on Thursday, some areas near Flint, possibly even a little bit warmer than that, near the mid-40s. Then we only have a high of 20 on Friday, so a very sharp temperature drop off between Thursday and Friday. We'll then have those temperatures sort of leveling out again to a pretty average low to mid-30s for the upcoming weekend. But even tomorrow should be warmer than today, 31. We have 36 coming in on Wednesday, before that 42 on Thursday. And then again for the upcoming weekend, pretty average low to mid 30s. And Lauren, Christine, also Sunday is officially the first day of winter.
All right, Matthew, thank you. In more local news now, Holy Spirit Catholic Church in Saginaw hosting Carols for Cans tonight. The concert features a performance from the Saginaw Area Concert Band. You are simply asked to bring a non-perishable food item to donate. Show begins tonight at 7 at the church on North River Road.
Happening tomorrow in Flint, Hurley Medical Center's Glow 2025 will bring light to hospital patients. It starts off at 5:30 as first responders circle the hospital with emergency lights blazing. The main event starts after that at 5:45 near the medical office building entrance by the helipad on 8th Avenue. Now the community is invited to bring glow sticks and flashlights to illuminate the night and lift the spirits of both patients and their families. Organizers just ask that you come out about 10 to 15 minutes early to allow enough time to park and get set up.
In Midland, Northwood University adding new features to this year's Winter Wonderland event to help handle the bigger crowds. That includes adding a second horse-drawn wagon ride. The fun continues tomorrow and Thursday night from 6 to 8 p.m.
We would love to see your pictures and videos of the holiday events shaping your community. You can scan that QR code on your screen with your camera app or go to the Submit Photos and Videos tab on our homepage at WNEM.com. Your photos could appear right here on TV5 Wake Up.
And happening tomorrow, TV5 is teaming up with the East Side Soup Kitchen in Saginaw, collecting donations for a day of giving. I will be live from the Soup Kitchen starting at 6 a.m. with more information on how you can help support their cause. Make sure to tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be doing that during all of our newscasts. Such a great nonprofit. And bundle up if you're heading out, but also something to look forward to.
Exactly, yeah. Cold day today still, so we can't forget about that. 18 for the high today, single-digit wind chills, but tomorrow 31, eventually up to 42 on Thursday. But really tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're back to some mild weather. Briefly into the weekend, we'll settle back into the 30s, but still after the last couple of weeks, the cold weather that we've had, it's a bit of a pattern change for this week.
Oh, it is. Hard to believe it's still not technically winter.
I know, right?
Thanks so much for joining us live for this TV5 Morning Extra.
We hope you'll join us back here for TV5 News at 9. Have a great Monday.